There will be times when you're converting a graphic to a GIF and you want to retain the original colors from the graphic. For example, let's say that this is a company logo and these are the corporate colors and you need to match these colors when you put the logo online. Here's how you can do that. I'm going to go to the File menu at the top of the screen and down to Save for Web and Devices. I'm going to use the 2-up view to optimize this image. On the right is my preview of the image as a GIF. On the left is the original. At the bottom of the preview, I see that I currently have 128 colors in this GIF, and that the file is pretty big, over 22 kilobytes. I'd like to get the file size down. I know that the main way to reduce file size in a GIF is to reduce the number of colors. So I'll come up to the Colors field here, I'll click, and I'm going to see how this looks with only 64 colors. Most of it looks okay, but the stripe here at the top has lost its color. Instead of the light green that was in the original, it's a dotted light blue. Those dots are dithering, which is Photoshop's attempt to simulate a color that's not currently in the color table of 64 colors. I could try to fix that by turning off dithering. I'll go to the menu labeled Diffusion and I'll choose No Dither. But now, although I don't have dithering in that stripe, it has shifted color, and it's not the original green. In addition to that, if I look at the file size, I see that the file is still pretty big. So I actually need to reduce the colors even further. Let's try that. I'm going to go to the Colors field and I'll choose 16 colors. And now I see that not only that top stripe, but all 3 stripes have shifted color. What can I do to fix that? I can try using the lock feature on the color table. And here's how that works. I'm going to go back to the Colors field and set it back to 128 colors so that all 3 stripes match the original. Then I'm going to move over to the abbreviated toolbox on the left side of the Save for Web and Devices window and select the eyedropper. With the eyedropper, I'm going to move over the green stripe and click on it. Over in the color table, I see that light green highlighted, and I'm going to go to the lock icon under the color table and click it to lock down that color. And I can see that it's locked because it has a small square in the bottom right corner. I'm going to do the same with all of the other major colors here. I'll click on the blue stripe with the eyedropper tool, and I'll click the lock to lock it down in the color table. The purple stripe, and lock it down. This orange background, I'll lock that down. This yellow, I'll lock that down. The beige, and lock that. The blue in the flowers, and lock that. And I'll even try to select the orange in this line art. I'm going to zoom in to do that by pressing Command plus, that's Control plus on a PC, and then with my eyedropper I can get right in there and find that orange in the line art. And I'll lock that down, and then I'll zoom back out by pressing Command minus, that's Control minus on a PC. Now that I have the major colors locked down, I'm going to try to reduce the number of colors in the file again by going to the Colors field, and I'll try 64 colors, and this time I haven't lost any of the colors. I'll take this down even further to 32 colors, and the colors are still true to the original. I'll try 16 colors, and I think the file still looks all right. I'm losing a little bit in these orange outlines, but it's not bad. And I've managed to reduce the file from over 22 kilobytes when I started down to 12 kilobytes. Over in the color table, I can see that all the colors that I locked down are still there among the 16 colors that are left. If I'd locked down a color that I really didn't want to retain, I could always go back to the Colors field and switch back to a larger number of colors, then come into the color table and click on the color I didn't want to lock down, and then go to the second panel menu in the Save for Web and Devices window, which is right over here to the right of the color table. From there I could choose lock or unlock selected colors, or I could even unlock all the colors. I'll just unlock that one selected color for now. And you can see that it no longer has the little square indicating that it's one of the lockdown colors. And now I could try the whole process again using the lock feature to control exactly which colors are retained as I map the many colors in the source file over here down to a limited number of colors in the GIF.